Hey GH peeps, welcome back to my channel where we discuss all things General Hospital. Today's late night review is for Tuesday, y'all. We're getting it through. October the 5th, 2023. So how was your guys' day today? How was your Tuesday? We got some sun today, so I'm not mad. They're talking about we might be getting to the upper 60s. I don't know what we're going to do with ourselves with that kind of weather, but I'm cheering it on. You feel what I'm saying? But how was GH for you guys today? Any thrills, chills, any questions answered? Any more questions brought to the table? Any wow, I wish they, would not drag on so many storylines? I'm happy with the storylines we have going on. I just hope they make them juicy, and I would like for them to end a lot faster. End while the juice is hot. Don't wait till the tea gets all cold and clammy or the coffee gets cold and clammy and nobody wants it. So I'm just hoping that they can give these stories a punch and do better than they did with the last ones. I'm just going to keep it real, guys. But anywho, let's talk about it. So it starts off with Laura. And guys, okay, this is another one I'm talking about. What? So we going to do another set for Esme? For what? What? Because Esme and Ace are kind of like, they have no story. There is no story. Without Spencer, she has no story. Without Nicholas, she has no story. Without Ryan, she has no story. Kevin doesn't even act like he owns her. I mean, I feel like Laura is way more vested in her than anything. And that, to me, guys, I'm sorry. I normally will just, talk crap about a character, but I don't have like a personal, like, ugh. Like, Nina gets on my damn nerves, but I don't have a about her, you know what I'm saying? But Esme, I have an absolute for Esme. I'm sorry. I don't like how I just don't like how they're doing her story. I feel like it's bullshit. She almost got a chick put into jail for real, for some damn sex taping and all that kind of stuff. And she killed somebody. And I know everybody's like can get away with murder in General Hospital. Not everybody though. Not everybody, because Trina was going to go to jail. So there that is. All right. But here we have Esme getting her life again because she doesn't remember who she is. And Laura Lou I just love and support you so much. You go, girl. Single, strong woman that used to be a mass murdering killer. Well, not mass murdering, but let's just, if she would have been right when her daddy, she probably would have been. You know what I'm saying? I think Heather was the only one that kind of threw that off. And let's not even forget about what Heather and her talked about, because she did go see her, write her a letter and all that. How do we know that she's not doing the Heather con? I just don't see how everybody's. I don't care if you people like it or not, but I'm not drinking the Esme Kool-Aid. I'm not drinking the Esme Kool-Aid. Unfortunately, Laura Lou is drinking the Esme Kool-Aid down, and in big gulps. And I just hope in the end Laura Lou does not choke on the shit that she's drinking, because Esme cannot be trusted. I don't give a damn how many faces she tries to play. So that's about all I have to say about her. Okay? Sorry, guys. They talked. She's moving out. Shit's packed. Bye. Be gone. See you later. Let's go on to a little bit more interesting conversation, and that was Ava and Cyrus. And I'm just going to keep it real with you. I like these two playing off each other. I love it. I love it. Maura was, oh man, she's been giving Ava the whole entire time, and I absolutely loved it. Who is, let me see. What is Cyrus's real name? I got it in here somewhere. Thought I had it. I guess I don't. That's weird. I have everybody's casting names on here, but well, anyway, and he's giving goodness too. I mean, them two playing off together, it's gonna come to my head because I should know it. But them two be playing off on each other. I just love the whole entire scene was on fire. Okay. That was probably the highlight for me of the show, and I took 1,000 notes, so that should tell you something right there. So basically, Ava walks up in there, and Cyrus is mopping the floor, and he tells her that the place is closed. And she's like, well, the door should have been open then. The door should have been locked then. And he's like, well, everything's closed, so you can just shoe on. He got his shoes are on. And she lets him know that she just came in for a bit of his wisdom. And then she just flat out asks him, so did you kill Austin? Why did you kill Austin? And like I said, I like these two. I love the whole entire play between them two. And Cyrus is like, what do you mean? What? Dr. Gatlin hold me when? How? And Ava so coldly says, 2 shots close range shortly before Thanksgiving. Bang, bang, pow, pow, he dead. Cyrus was like, well, that is a tragedy. And you are a callous woman. He, because, he's probably looking at her like, which is what we decide. Ava said, well, I didn't kill him. And she said, you did that. And they're going back and forth about basically who killed Austin. Okay? And I honestly do not think that Cyrus would have. Now, with whatever happened with Laura and him telling, because that we're going to talk about that, because Laura comes in a little bit, and Laura Lou just hurting my heart. And I'm starting to wonder, did Cyrus know that Austin was killed? I mean, I thought he knew that Austin was killed, which makes me now think even more, was it Nicholas that killed Austin? Because of the games and fanaticisms that he was going on with Ava. And Cyrus didn't know. And the only reason why I say that is because, and I'm going to get to that point in a minute, but I don't think Cyrus knew that Austin was killed. I don't think he knew. I think Nicholas probably did take off Austin for what the games he was playing with Ava, and God knows what else. Because we know that he does love Ava. He's just Nicholas is just crazy. But basically, they're going back and forth. And of course, Cyrus denies killing, and Ava brings up what Austin did about the kidnapping and all that, and how he was being held hostage to let Cyrus get free, and here you are free, and Austin's dead. And Cyrus basically turns it back around and says, well, it sounds like to me like you had more of a reason to kill Austin than I did. And I have an alibi, because I work overnight every night, or to midnight every night. So I have an alibi. But the question is, do you? So basically, Ava was really coming over to throw the shade on Cyrus, and Cyrus reversed the game on that ass. Like I said, I like them playing on each other like that. That was nice. I can watch them all the time. They was good as hell. Oh, but he does. One part I did write down. Cyrus asked Ava, so can I ask you a question, after he tells her that it wasn't him? And she responds with, what? Did I accept Jesus as my savior? And he was like, no. Did you kill Austin? Like I said, I like to play on those two, because she was throwing sass, and he was throwing it right back at her. And like I said, he basically told her, you have more initiative to kill him than I do, because he was a loss to me. And it was, because I really feel like he was planning on using Austin to, kind of make him look even more better in the community eye. Without him being gone now, that ain't going to happen. So, leads to Nicholas. Nicholas was the person who probably did it, because Laura then comes in and talks to him. Talking about she's just checking on her. I'm just checking in on you to see how you doing. I see that they got you working long hours. And Cyrus wasn't trying to hear all that. He wasn't trying to hear nothing that Laura Lou was talking about. Why do you care? Why do you care? Well, because, we could be trying to be the middle ground. He's like, no, He says, I tried to do that. I tried to talk to you. And she was like, well, you came into my office. And he was like, well, you in my office. And she was like, yeah, this is not the same. This is the bar. That's not a public place where you could just come barging in on. And he's like, oh, okay, I guess, because I know you're so embarrassed about me. And then he goes into this whole entire woes me tirade about how nobody ever accepted him, how his mama don't love him, how everybody's embarrassed about him, and what is it, you didn't say before I stay away. Oh, and he was like, you didn't want to see me before. You didn't want me coming to you before, so I feel like you should be staying away from me too. He just played on Laura's emotions all the way. Tugged every heartstring he could possibly tug. Every single one. And Laura Lou drank from the cup again. I'm like, Laura Lou just loved drinking that Kool-Aid because she is drinking plenty of it. Because if y'all really think that Cyrus is redeemed, we all foolish. We all, I want to sell y'all some land that I got. I got some land. I got like about 12 acres. Hit me up on the comments. Let's talk. Let's make a deal. Because that's, come on. Ain't anybody falling for this. Somebody really falling for this? Is anybody really falling for this? Because I ain't falling for this. Cyrus is full of shit. I'm sorry, okay? And Laura ends it with, I just want to find a middle ground. And she hopes that she can really take back all the doubts that she has for him. And he says, well, I look forward to that apology. And yay, we're going to have a brother and sister. And by the way, I'm going to go leave to see my mom and check in on her, even though she don't love me. So that right there let me know that he's going back home to see who the hell killed Austin. That's when he told Laura Lou that he was going back home to check in on his mom. He's because they're talking about how she hates him and all this other stuff, and he pays for all her cares, but now he's on his way to go see her. So I'm guessing mom must be back in Pawtucket, and if he can get back to Pawtucket, he can find out who offed Austin, because Austin was his golden ticket, and now Austin's gone. So that's happening, and then we get to Blaze and Miss Christina. Long story short, Blaze has an ultra Catholic conservative family that looks very ill will, or possibly could look very ill will, on her being a lesbian. And there could be an uncle that used to be in the family, but that nobody speaks of, that could possibly or not possibly be gay. And that this uncle has left and has no connection to the family whatsoever. And that Blaze thinks if she does the same, that she could be discommunicated like her uncle, even though she doesn't really know if that's the reason why he was discommunicated, because no one speaks of him. So this could just be a bad uncle that did some bad stuff, and he could just be kicked to the curb, but she's thinking that it might be because he's gay. And then she's like, and how would I have tried to find him, but there's so many different names that are like his, and every time and it's so hard because there's no mutual family connection. So Christina's like, yeah, that could be hard. And Christina tells and shares her story about her coming out to her parents. And of course, she thought, well, she considered Sonny to be conservative. That's a laugh. And Blaze thought it was kind of amusing too. But she was like, my devout Catholic, legitimate coffee importer father. And I'm like, you mean your boss mob dad? You know, I guess it could be that way. I guess. But Blaze was like, but Christina did say that her parents were different than Blaze's. And Blaze said, thank you for recognizing that, because we're not the same. We're not the same. We're not the same. And I ain't saying nothing. And she kind of got Christina to agree to basically keeping their relationship on the low. Because even though Blaze doesn't think she'll lose a lot of fans, she's very concerned about what her family, and she loves her family, and she doesn't want to be kicked out of the family love, even though she really doesn't know if they would do that, because the only reason why I say that is because we don't know if the uncle's gay. The uncle could just be a killer, and that's why he could just be a really bad guy. So that could be the reason why they don't deal with him. I don't think necessarily has to be because he's gay, but Blaze has in her head that must be the only reason why. So there's that. But to me, I don't trust Blaze. I know y'all all hyped for the Blaze and Christina love story. I'm sorry. I do not trust that girl. That uncle's name is Alcazar. Uncle Alcazar, okay? We don't deal with him because he's a bad guy. I don't know, okay? But I'm sorry, guys. If I don't see this story being any juicier than the other plots I just talked about. I mean, yeah, I'm happy to see that Christina has love if that's what it's going to be. But come on, what story like that happens in the general hospital? None, dude. I mean, if that's the problem, is her not wanting to come out to her family, I mean, that is very traumatic. It's happened to my family. It's very trauma. So that is, but that's not the kind of juice we want, GH. We want the kind of juice that that's Alcazar's niece, and that's the uncle she's talking about. And she knows all about it, but you know what I'm saying. Y'all get me. Give us some juice, damn it. You gonna get Christina going with this chick. Make it juicy. Please. But not the family situation. Nobody cares about that. They're not in Puerto Rico. They're all the way in America. And it is, honestly, to go back to it, I think that's pretty shitty that Christina has to hide her love. Because that's basically what she's going to have to do if she dates Blaze. They'll just be best friends. Okay, moving along. Anna tells Felicia everything about Charlotte, Valentine, Forsyth, having the paperwork being stolen, the paperwork being lost. He shot a kid. It's the most horrible thing. She can't sleep. Pretty much sums it up how she's been doing. And I'm finally glad that somebody other than the weird circle that knows everything that's going on, Felicia is now included. Because everybody's going around thinking that Anna's just off some kid and that she was slipping on her shit. Anna wasn't slipping on her shit. She thought somebody was truly after her and trying to kill her and unalive her and take her paperwork. And unfortunately, they are still after her. But anyway, jumping ahead. But I'm glad Felicia was able to be there for her homegirl. These women have went a long way. So I'm glad to see that here they are supporting each other. But yeah, she tells him about the Forsyth coming after her, Forsyth's murder, the missing reports, and she thinks there's more to it. She thinks that whatever was in that report might be, saying something else. Might be that's the reason why he got killed. So basically, when we finish this, we'll talk about Mr. Brennan, because this is what this is all about, is Mr. Brennan. Mr. Pikeman himself. I don't even think he's Pikeman. I just think he's the WSB. Well, he is the WSB. I'm jumping ahead. Let me slow down. So then we go to Curtis, and he's questioning Sonny about the shooting. And him and Sonny have a really good conversation, and Curtis is like, breaks it down to him. I'm just trying to figure out who put me in this chair. I'm an XPI. I have more access and more time than the police do. They got thousands of cases. This is the only case I have, and I want to know who did this to me. And Sonny's like, I don't blame you, man. I would do everything to find out who put me in the same situation. So he asks Sonny, how many, does he know how many people are after him? Sonny just says 7. Just like that, 7. But he only mentions Cyrus and Pikeman. So we don't know who the other 7 are. But we know for sure 2 of them are Cyrus and Pikeman. But he does let Curtis know that Anna's list is probably a little bit longer, if not the same, and hers will be even more harder to find because of her life, which makes sense. They discuss who's on the top of the list. They talk about the brief jail stint, Cyrus, the sniper rifle, which was belonging to a WSB. So he tells them about the Pikeman and working with Pikeman. He doesn't tell Curtis that, oh yeah, I was going to take it. Because I think, didn't we get one shipment through? Didn't they do one shipment already? Could I be wrong? Or was the first shipment a shooting? And who shot him at the pier? Because we still ain't figured that out. Because it don't. Okay, I'm going too fast. Bring it back, Tori. Bring it back. But anyway, basically, Sonny's like, I don't know if they're coming after me or they're coming after Anna. I don't know why they would be coming after Anna, but I know why they could possibly coming after me. And it's because I shut down the Pikeman deal, and they might not be happy about that. I don't know. It could be Cyrus. I don't know. I can't say. And Curtis is basically like, well, damn, I got to start from the beginning. I got to figure out from the beginning what happened, who was the players at the beginning. So that sounds like we got Mr. Curtis on the way. And then we're going to talk about Sam and Dante. And this show, I mean, I like Sam. I'm starting to like them. They're starting to rub off on me. But it just feels weird to me to see those two together. But anyway, basically that whole entire story was about Sam convincing Dante to go check out the locker without getting caught. So one of them are going to end up going to check out the locker, but they also know that it could possibly be a trap. But they're thinking that's where Forsyth's documentation is, and the key to that information could, possibly save Anna's life. And then we get to the other hot topic, Mr. Brennan. And guys, he is sexy. He's sexy. I'm sorry. That's a sexy man. His accent kind of went away, and that was kind of sad to me, but he's sexy, honey. Very sexy. And what did we gain from Mr. Brennan? Mr. Brennan is the head of WSB, and that he has removed all the people that was in his way. Or he sent them off to some foreign, long-distance country, or they're just no longer with the WSB anymore. So he's been cleaning the house. We also learned that Mr. Brennan wants to keep Sonny alive because he don't want to deal with the 5 families. He don't want to deal with the power vacuum of what could happen if they take Sonny out. So he would, it's not off the table about him taking Sonny out, but he would rather find leverage against Sonny to make him obey and do what he say. It's going to be very interesting to see how that plays out. He definitely wants to take Anna out, and he wants to get that information. He knows that Forsyth called and told him that the information was there. They just don't know where it's at. But it's somewhere like a ticking time bomb. My money's on the key to the locker that Dante has. Let's see. Pikeman wants to establish a port so that they can ship weapons to Canada. Pikeman's about that. I'm a little bit more nervous about Pikeman now, just seeing how deep their hands are and who the people they're working with. This could become pretty sticky for Sonny. Is there anything else I left out? Yeah, so Forsyth was supposed to take Anna out and get the report, but since he failed horribly, he has to come and clean their mess up now. So it got me. Okay, guys, and let me know, because I played it back several times. I didn't hear the part that he killed Forsyth. Did he kill Forsyth? Did they kill Forsyth? I didn't hear that part. All I know is that he said he has to clean up his mess. That's what I heard. So somebody killed Austin, probably Nicholas, and did Pikeman and them take out Forsyth? Can somebody let me know in the comments, because I didn't get that part. Did I leave out anything? He doesn't want to kill Sonny. He is definitely going to find leverage, and Anna is very much still in danger. I think that wraps it up, guys. If I left out something, I apologize. Welcome, new subscribers. Hey, guys. Hey, welcome to the couch. I hope I earn your subscription. My current subscribers, thank you guys for hanging out with me. All of you guys, I hope you have an amazing day tomorrow and be blessed. Like and subscribe. Tell me what I can do better in my videos to make you guys more entertained. Make them shorter, be more detailed. I love those kind of comments too, because I want to, it's not just about me talking, But anyway, I think I'm going too late in my minutes. Y'all have a wonderful night. Talk to you later. Smoochies.